This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, guys? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. We are slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Frocket, which is not an expletive, though it might make a very good one. Frocket! I don't know where I was going with that. Either way, this app is available for a single $1.99 in the App Store, and we are particularly excited to be showing it to you today because it happens to be one of our new favorite arcade games on the iPad. We think it's absolutely fantastic, and we're really stoked to be showing you what it has to offer. Obviously, it's put out by GAN Studios, and I do have the excellent sound off simply because it's easier to hear me. Let me poke into the store really quick and see if there's anything I can buy. Obviously, you can buy purchase power-ups via the use of your Firefly collection, which is right there, and I'll show you exactly what that means in just a second. And the easiest way to do that is simply to jump straight in. Frocket does offer the Angry Birds style star system, but it's the game, we should mention, is in no way a ripoff of Angry Birds in absolutely any sense. We're going to demonstrate this now. Nice font choice, guys. That is awesome, by the way, to the devs. Just a quick note there. Go ahead and skip the intro. Each level is demonstrated to you before with an intro, and then once that's done, you simply launch into it. Essentially, you are playing a frog who has a rocket tied to his back. Crap, I missed the star there, but that's okay. Essentially, the idea is that you fire the frog about the level as you do, like this, aiming for these rockets and trying to time your movements well enough so that you eventually end up at the other end of the level and are fired out of the big cannon, and that is it. Obviously, I didn't earn any stars there, so let's try to do that again. The idea is obviously to hit these stars, which will then in turn unlock new levels and new content. Collecting the fireflies allows you to use power-ups, which I have a few. I've got Show Trajectory and Freeze Stars. I've also got the Viking Cap, which I earned after not too long of playing, which allows you to slam barricades, which at the onset of the game do prevent you from accessing different parts of the levels. Let's go and show you a more complex level at the moment, just to kind of give an example of how this works. So essentially, that's the basics. You simply tap the screen to fire, which takes only a few seconds to learn, though it will take you a little bit longer to get used to. From here, you're going to be basically trying to time things well. As you can see, I'm avoiding obstacles. You've got various sort of, I don't know what you would call them, timed rockets that do certain things based on a loop. So for instance, I've got enemies going around. These rotate when you slam into them, that sort of thing. If I hit these guys, I will die. Obviously, I'm going to try to avoid that. I don't really know why. I guess it would be kind of, well, there you go. Now you know what it looks like. And of course, going on collecting fireflies the entire time. So you're going to have to leverage all of these various elements to successfully complete the level. Avoiding falling rocks, that sort of thing. These sort of timer-based ones, again, falling rocks, enemies, etc. All of this combines to make one very challenging game. Sometimes so much so that we ended up sort of shouting expletives ourselves at the screen in multiple languages just because we were pretty upset. But on that note, it's not the sort of difficult that prevents you from wanting to play the game. In fact, quite the opposite. The game is extremely addictive, and with a lot of replay value in the sense that you will want to go back and stop screwing up like I am. You want to go back and earn all of the stars. You're going to get a lot of value out of this. If you haven't noticed as well, the game looks fantastic. It's got a very unique sort of cel-shaded look that's very cartoon-inspired. In fact, it reminded us a lot of one of our favorite Nintendo 64 games, which would be Donkey Kong 64, which is good because those games made a very good play out of being very whimsical and sort of zany, which obviously Frocket is. It's kind of unexplained why there's a frog with a rocket on his back to begin with. We're comfortable with a certain amount of anonymity and unanswered questions. It's fine with us. And I died again, so I'm just going to go back to the main level and talk about one more important thing, and then we'll move on. Obviously, you get 15 levels on the swamp level. You've also got the desert level over here, which I haven't played too much of, but I did unlock just to mess around with it, just a different theme. A lot of the same enemies there, which isn't too big of a downside. Furthermore, under the score attack, basically you play through the entire Swamp series as far as you can go without dying, which then in turn gives you a high score. We like this a lot. We thought it was a nice addition. Our only real complaint with the app is that we want more levels. Though the devs have promised us that more levels are indeed coming, and with some rapidity, and we believe them based on the production quality of the app itself. Did we mention that it's only $1? Because it is. You can get this app straight off the App Store for only 99 cents, which is a tremendous value for the actual amount of gameplay that you're going to get. And all in all, we have to admit, Frocket has done something that not a lot of apps have done for us, or at least the ones that cross our desk. Frocket earned a solid 5 out of 5 stars from us. It got a perfect rating because it is, in fact, one of the best arcade games that we have seen in a long time on the iPad. And if that's not a good enough recommendation, then we don't know what is. Go ahead and grab it for the holidays. You'll have a lot of fun with it. And that's pretty much all we have to say about it. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Bye.